Howdy out there, folks. Today we're going to be talking about this wonderful 1977 film called The Car. And it's a hoot. It's one of these perfect drive-in movie exploitation films from the 70s, starring James Brolin, of course, who is Josh Brolin's dad, and featuring sure-footed direction by Elliot Silverstein, who also did, among other things, A Man Called Horse with Richard Harris. And this film works in a way that belies its premise. I mean, essentially it's Jaws, but with a car. And inexplicably, it works. I think that the cinematography is really well done. The acting is fun. The suspense is there. It taps into, I think, a collective fear that many of us had, especially back in the 80s with these huge tanks on wheels, these big cars that were essentially potential projectiles. And, you know, that was back in an era where airbags didn't exist. I mean, of course, we had seatbelts, but in essence, this, I think, tapped into a bit of fear that we all shared driving down the road in these huge, metal tanks. And again, the execution of what is ostensibly just a B movie is remarkably effective. And I've seen this a few times. Firstly, in a drive-in of all places when I was a kid, and I loved it. But what struck me was revisiting it as an adult. I can tell you that it's equally as effective. I don't think it's a movie that feels in any way, shape, or form dated. It's really a terrific ride, pun intended. This is, of course, a digitally remastered release. It is just a standard def DVD, but they did a nice job sort of going back to the original camera negative and giving it a proper, remaster. And I can't speak highly enough about this film for what it does. It's clearly a film with a rather simple concept that inexplicably works. It's remarkably entertaining and a whole lot of fun. So on that note, please do take care out there, everyone. Stay safe, be kind, and keep watching cinema.